Hello, Tomoga here. I see Melina or Rin is lying again. Here's a pic, and also I'll show you what Gemini personality is. Post 1. Post 2. After seeing this, girl, I have school. Japanese schools are hard. You don't know how hard it is. And also, in my school, we have 6-hour class every day. And test, what do you have in your school? Either that, I'm tired of school, but Melina or Rin don't know Japan, so she don't know how it feels in Japanese school. And also we leave at 7:57 a.m. and walk to school at 8:25 a.m. so that takes along early. And also, here's the Gemini personality.
5 things Gemini hates. You need to know this about them. Attention, Gemini lovers. If you have a Gemini in your life, pay close attention because I'm about to spill the tea on the 5 things that Geminis absolutely can't stand. Ready? Let's go. 1. Feeling unappreciated. Geminis thrive on compliments and recognition. They give their all, and when their efforts go unnoticed, oh, it's game over. 2. Being ignored. Geminis were born to shine, and being ignored is like turning off their spotlight. It's the ultimate insult to their royal nature. 3. Fake people. Honesty is everything to a Gemini. If you're not loyal or real, don't even bother. They'll see right through you in seconds. 4. Being told what to do. Geminis are natural-born leaders, not followers. Try to control them and you'll quickly regret it. Freedom is their vibe. 5. Negative energy. Geminis radiate positivity and confidence, and they won't waste their time around people who are constantly bringing bad vibes. Are you a Gemini? Comment "I'm a Gemini" along with your birthday and share this with someone who needs to know the truth about you. 3 toxic traits that you need to know when dealing with a Gemini. Finally, almost all Gemini have this characteristic, but they are unwilling to admit it. Number 1, Gemini are overthinkers. They overthink everything. They will sit there and literally overthink every decision that they've made in the past, that they're making now, that they haven't made in the future. And they will overthink themselves into a bad mood by themselves, with no help from nobody. Number 2, Gemini tend to be very introverted and shy. With that being said, Gemini will definitely take a longer time, letting you get to know them, letting you in their lives. They are definitely doing that on purpose. They're not gonna let anybody into their life, especially the deep parts of them. It's gonna take you a long time for that. And last but not least, and this is the main one, because most Gemini are like this, and they hate, and to admit it, they're moody, they are sometimey wishy-washy moody, and they don't care. They're very unapologetic about it.
There's more!
When Geminis are angry, they start talking very loudly and will continue to talk about the problem that's irritating them, no matter what, until everyone has understood it. Geminis need to win debates. Ill-educated people and ignoramuses annoy Geminis enormously. They hate it when people question their personality and try to manipulate them. On the other hand, Geminis can't get too angry for too long because they don't want to end up making the other person sad either. When Geminis get angry, they find it very hard to contain themselves. So, if something bothers them, don't count on them to keep what they're thinking in their heads. Gemini people hate to lose an argument, and it's easy enough to provoke them because their diabolical double loves the spirit of revenge. What's more, Gemini people really don't like negative, pessimistic people, and they'll often try to show that anything is possible in life by relying on very precise facts, especially if they've already studied the subject well. When Geminis are angry, they can simply destroy others with their words. They can shut you up in a single sentence with an implacable sense of logic, and all without even having to shout.
Hot.
More, I guess.
Random facts about Gemini. The last one will shock you. Geminis have the calmest exterior but darkest interior. When Gemini tells you how they feel, they mean it. It takes a lot for them to open up to someone. Comment your birthday and find your Gemini twin. Geminis tend to have a thick skin, so nothing can really break them emotionally. Unless it's coming from someone they really care about, you may think everything is fine with a Gemini, but on the inside, they're dealing with so much more that words can't explain. A Gemini uses their brain more than anyone else, meaning they are very intelligent, but often overthinkers as well. Geminis are so different, you won't find any two alike. You may think you have fooled a Gemini, but they are just feeding you a little more rope to hang yourself. Gemini wants nothing more than to make sure that the people they love are as happy as can be. Gemini pay attention to your words, your attitude, your outlook on life, your energy and character, but most of all, to the look in your eyes. Once Gemini is hurt, the recovery period is very long. They can't just snap out of it like they can from any other emotion. When it comes to friends, Geminis pick quality over quantity any time. When a Gemini is sorry, believe them and give them another chance. If a Gemini is allowing you into their world, you must be pretty special. Geminis are pro at sniffing out the bullshit.
Done, that's all. I will post more soon.